Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews. And today we got a little bit of a late review. It was mostly my fault when this figure officially came out. I did get it from BBTS, and I just kind of let it sit there until basically they were like, you need to get this delivered or else we're going to force you to deliver it or whatever. But I wanted to stack it up with some other stuff, and I was waiting for that stuff to come in. So anyway, if you've ordered from Big Bad Toy Store, you know how it works. But anyway, yeah, we're taking a look at Cable. Background is messed up. Yeah, we're taking a look at Cable here from the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. I have no interest in building a stupid cat for a Build-A-Figure. I think that's ridiculous. But I'm not. I do digress. I'm not going to get into that. That's Marvel. That's Hasbro. But anyway, this Cable. There's a lot of things to like about him, and then there's a couple of things I don't like. One of the biggest things when we look at this box, and this is a Hasbro thing to the death. Look at this Cable, and then look at this Cable. Is this a Cable that exists in the comic books with this outfit on? Because it's not this outfit yet. This is the picture that they have on all the sides that they have a picture. That is the Cable that they're showing. That ain't that Cable. I wish it was this Cable, because this Cable has yellow pockets, brown gloves. He has a sleeveless arm. This Cable looks cool. This Cable doesn't look like this Cable. I'm not saying this one isn't cool in its own way, but stop putting stuff on the box that you're not giving us. It's just, it's annoying. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. And Hasbro is just notorious for it. It drives me fucking crazy. Anyway, but yeah, this Cable looks good. There's definitely something going on with his leg proportioning compared to his upper body. That I think is a big problem. I wish they did at least try to paint some of these pockets brown. It would have been nice to have some kind of paint on them other than the X-Men logos, because other than that, I don't think there's any paint on them. So, and I guess maybe his eye, the little design on his eye, but other than that, there's no more paint on this guy. What else? Yeah, I mean, I just wish he looked like the back of the box, pretty much. I also hate, I don't think Hasbro will ever change this. If they do, I would be pleasantly surprised. I wish they would stop painting boots. Just sculpt boots. There's so many X-Men characters and Marvel characters that actually wear boots. They just need to start sculpting boots instead of this ratchet paint job that they always do to try to simulate what a boot's supposed to look like. So I hate that also. But I think his legs are too short, for one. And I think they could be a bit more girthy. I mean, this is Cable. He's a big dude, and he definitely should have more girth in his legs, along with maybe a little bit more length. But other than that, he's all right. I mean, I'll pull out the other comparable Cable that everybody else probably compares this Cable to, and we'll see which one is better. So they have, oh, that's another thing I just noticed. This is pinless and this is pinned. So this is an old arm. Why? Why did they use, they got pinless legs and one pinless arm, but this arm has a pin in it? Why did they? Okay. All right. Anyway, that's weird. I guess there's like a 5 o'clock shadow here. So I guess that can be considered paint. I actually like how they did his beard. I actually kind of like that. I wish they would. I think this is what they try to do for Wolverine, but I feel like they fail a lot on the stubble for Wolverine. But other than that, he's just yellow and blue plastic. There's nothing really too special about this guy, as far as Hasbro is concerned. Anyway, oh, and another thing, why do we have a fist here and a grabby hand here? Why? Why didn't we get 2 fists? What do we need this grabby hand for? What is this for? He doesn't even have any accessories that he could use this with. So what do we have a grabby hand for? We just need fisty hands and gun holding hands. So that's kind of stupid to me, but just Hasbro being Hasbro. Anyway, let's get on to the accessories. Alrighty, so for accessories, he does come with 2 weapon holding hands, and they look like they look. And then he comes with 2 guns, which are very poorly painted or not painted at all. It's almost like translucent plastic. I hate it. I hate the way this looks. This looks like a toy. And I guess they are toys technically, but I thought these were supposed to be adult toys. These look like children's toys. So these look horrible. These look terrible. These guns look terrible. But this is what they're. They're no paint, just nothing. I mean, I guess there's paint here and here. But other than that, they look like trash. I hate this. I hate it. But anyway, that's all the accessories. Oh, and he comes with a Build-A-Figure piece for Zabu, but there's no need to show that. So that's all he comes with. No other heads. No angry head. No effect pieces for the guns. Just this is what we got. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on to the articulation. So he has that dumbass hinged ball peg that Hasbro just refused to get rid of. Actually, they do sometimes, and then when they do a dumbbell joint, they fuck it up. They don't know how to do it right, and so it makes it look like that the dumbbell joint is a worse joint when it's not. But he can't look up. He can't look down. You won't get any proper side to side with this guy. He can obviously turn, but nothing else but other than looking up and down. He can barely, if this is horizontal, it might be barely horizontal there. Bicep swivel. Obviously pretty good on this joint. It's pretty good bend on that, over 90 degrees, I think, for a big chunky boy. I think that's not too bad. Then we got hinge joints for the wrist. I will say the gun holding hands are the proper kind of wrist joint, so that's good. It is up and down instead of side to side, so they do like that. In the torso, we got the typical ab crunch from Hasbro. So back this far, and then forward that far, and then he does have a swivel here. Now, what I do like, and I do appreciate them for this, I like the way they made his harness here, because you don't get it doesn't get chopped up or cut up when you use his ab crunch. It's sculpted. It's simulated to be sculpted all the way through, but really it's just these 2 little soft flappy pieces that are connected to his belt. But it works. It works to cover up that it's then like rounded all the way through his, like all the way around his torso like this. So to be honest with you, it might have been all right just to have it like that. They might have not even needed these little flappy pieces, but I appreciate that. But yeah, waist twists. That's as far as he can get on splits. I do like where they hide the thigh swivel. That's good. Over 90 degrees there with the knee. He can kick up that far. He has a shin swivel for whatever reason. Ankle up that high, down that low, and then a solid ankle rocker there. But yeah, that's really it for articulation. So let's do some comparisons. Alrighty, so here he is next to the Revoltech cable. Yeah, I don't think there's no argument this is better. There's just no argument. I'm sorry. This cable is light years better than this. Anybody telling you different, they're one of the Hasbros. That's what I'm gonna say. Even though this isn't the same cable as that's on this box, I would argue this cable looks closer to that cable than this cable. I'm telling you, I really would. I would argue this one. There's some paint differences, obviously a yellow crotch, but he also has the yellow harness. He has the yellow leg pieces, or leg wraps. And guess what? Brown boots. Now you can't see the boots on that cable, but I guarantee you they're probably brown. And guess what? A bare arm, a naked arm. Even his little thing looks more like that than this. And then we're not even gonna get started with the guns. I mean, we're not even gonna get started with the guns. That's not even fair. Now, is it fair to say that we're comparing? I don't know how much this dude was when he came out. They actually do need to do a re-release of him because he is outrageously expensive on the aftermarket. I think this dude is somewhere around $300. Anywhere from, I would say anywhere from $225 to $300. So yeah, he's ridiculously overpriced now, but when he came out, yes, he was still more expensive than this, but there's multiple reasons why that would be the case. It wouldn't cost Hasbro more to make these gloves brown. Paint some of these pockets brown. Make him look better. Make him a little bit tall. Now, I would, because of the girthiness, I mean, look at the girthiness of his legs. Like, his legs are so much bigger in proportion to his body. He looks better all around. Now, I know people argue with the head. Subjectively, I don't mind that head sculpt at all. I think it looks good. I think it's yes, is it Revoltech up? Yeah, it's a stylized look. But you can tell that's still Cable. Again, I would argue this, if I had this other head on, I would argue this looks better than, this looks more like that than this does, to me. So yeah, I'm just not going to agree with the Hasbros that this is the best Cable. Maybe for 25 bucks it is, for sure. Okay, I'll give you that. For 25 bucks, this is the best Cable that you're gonna get. And I guess this is supposed to be closer to the animated series on the X-Men 97 series. Then why didn't they put that on the box? Why didn't they put that art on the box? They should have put that art on the box if all the other X-Men 97 characters had their own artwork on it from the cartoon. So is this X-Men 97 or is it supposed to be this Cable? Because it's certainly not this Cable. It's kind of close to it, but we're missing a lot of brown. We're missing this brown shoulder. It's just, I don't need to get into it. And then we're not going to talk about these horrible guns. I'll probably end up having him hold a couple of his guns because he doesn't need all that on him. But it's just ridiculous. Anyway, that's what he looks like with him. Alrighty, and lastly, here he is next to Miss Marvel and Madeline Pryor from X-Men 97. So that's his mama. That's why I got her here and then just a random Marvel Legends. But yeah, she looks good. Now this is a good figure. I hate that they didn't paint where her legs were supposed to be skin tone. They didn't paint that. But this is a good Marvel Legends figure. This is also a good Marvel Legends figure. This one's just okay. This one is just okay. But anyway, that's it for comparisons. Alrighty, so in conclusion, I like the figure. I don't think it's as good as that I've heard people say it is. I think it's just fine. And it could be because I already have the Revoltech Cable that maybe I just don't care about this one that much. I could admit that. Maybe that could be it. I could have a little bias toward the Revoltech Cable, but it's just a better Cable. It's just a better figure. So yeah, I'm gonna be more biased to it because it's a better figure. But of course, it costs quite a bit more. We're talking about 3-4 times more at this point. Unless they decide to reissue them, which they should. Revoltech needs to reissue them. He definitely does have issues. He definitely does have problems. But they're easy to get. They're easy to get over when you can get them in like any freaking pose that you want to be able to get them in. So, but anyway, this isn't a review on the Revoltech Cable. I don't even think I did a review on that figure. I may have. Yeah, this one's fine. It's fine. I'm glad I got them. I'll most likely keep them. I don't have any other reason. The only other reason I would get rid of him is because I have the other cable. So we'll see, but he's all right. If I was to do a scale from 1 to 10, I would give him he'd be a solid 7, I would say. Solid 7. But anyway, that's it for the review. Comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.